Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense comes on the field first today. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Oh, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
There's the handoff. That game moves the ball out near the 25.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett, Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. Receiver in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Gators pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Sixth play of the drive coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators have first and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
They'll ride the back again here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Gators line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they've got the returner corralled. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We've got some interesting matchups here today, Kirk. Each quarterback is going to have to account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game within the game, to be honest. These two free safeties are great at operating and just roaming in coverage. It's going to be interesting to see how these two move around on the chessboard of this game.
Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. NC State comes to the line quickly. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 10 now. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Handoff to the back. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Makes the grab. It's Law. He's swarmed by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Makes a nice move there. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Important second down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Makes a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Here's the second down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. In a split backfield now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground. The Gators are in the red zone. Trying the run, it's Moreno. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They get the second half started with the running play. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. NC State comes to the line quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They beat him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's a quick grab, making people miss. He's swarmed by the defense. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. Ouch, that is an obvious call. You cannot make contact with the quarterback after the throw. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Touchdown, North Carolina State. That puts him on top in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
On the ground, it's Moreno. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So far, it's NC State on top here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown for it. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Law. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, you know, coming into this game, I thought this guy might be able to have a big day. He's been quiet for the most part. But now we're starting to see what he's capable of doing.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's an inside give. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Testing the right side here. In the clear at the 25. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Has the force still on the move. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And the Gators come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. And he's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Well, this was a kind of a grinding affair. You give the game ball to the defense here. They did their job at the end in a low-scoring one.
There's no doubt about that, Chris. Their own offense didn't have to do a whole lot today because the way their own defense played led them to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.